Hi guys, so what's going on? Tekkit Master here, and today I'm going to show you another Tekkit tutorial on how to make EMC really fast. Right, so I don't know exactly what that crap was doing, but okay, so this is basically we're abusing a cow. So in here there's a cow. Around him there are 4 deployers. They are deploying buckets, and apparently 1 milk bucket got in there. And then the filters are taking out the milk buckets and putting them into this condenser. Now in this condenser it's making buckets, and milk buckets are worth a little bit more than buckets, so 849, 768. So then the filters filter out the buckets and it goes back into the cycle. Now as you can see here, this condenser's full, so what's it meant to do with it? Well, that's how this comes into play. So what it does is, I think I just did, yep. Once that's full, because it's, as I said in my last video, they're clever tubes. If it can't find anywhere to go, it will go into the other direction. So the only other direction is to go down here, past here, and into this condenser. Now if I just put this on, and I'll show you what happens. Right, so as you can see here, the milk buckets are going up. They're being condensed into buckets. And now a few milk buckets that are getting left over are going to be made into diamonds. Now all you need for these is about 5 milk buckets and you've got 1 diamond. Yep. And also I think this is like faster than the dark room, but I'm not entirely sure on that. So I'm just going to speed that up. There you go. Now there should be like a thick line of milk buckets going down. There you go. See, the trick is if you just slow that down so that the filters don't take out as much. That's a bit too slow. Yeah, I think that works better. So they aren't being taken out as much. So here you go, already 32 diamonds. Let's take out this, and let's just wait for the first diamond. Okay, just nearly there. There you go, 1 diamond. Simple as. Okay, so this is a bit of a finicky one because you're going to have to get a cow into the middle of this. It's like trapping a villager, isn't it, on some survival server where you've got pricks in your faction when they want to kill it. So let me just turn this off. Okay, so let's go over to here. As you can see, that's the darkroom one. Right, this should be enough space. So what you do is you go like this with your deployer, I must add. I think this is a deployer, I'm not sure. No, it's filter. Transpose a deployer. For this you won't need any transposers, you only need deployers and filters. And not really a lot of cable, but just like a good amount of cable. Jacketed, of course. There you go. Make it go like that. So then what you want to do is you want to put some redstone tubes on top. And you want to make it go too high, no, like this, and then put the condenser. Otherwise it won't, it's gonna go back into the system, which we don't want to happen. Right, so then next what you want to do is build a big line up with this, with your redstone tubing. Then just go along here, and then in this one we're going to put some filters. Okay, so then we do that again. I'll just be back when I've done this. Okay guys, so I'm back, and I've made all the filters so that the output, this little red hole, goes back into the deployer down there. Okay, so now the really hard bit for just me, and because like I just have to spawn everything in. So you're gonna need a lot of buckets for this. So it's like, I'm just gonna do this 1, 3. I'm just gonna do this, and then deploying, and then you're gonna need. Oh, there's no cow. Right. Just for this sake, stop. Spawn cow villager. Let's say spawn cow. Okay guys, so I'm back and I've just filled this all up with buckets because I just completely messed this up. Okay, so in the filters above, okay, so let's start from the bottom. In the deployer you want an empty bucket. In the filter above that you want milk. And travel up here, and then in the condenser you're going to want to have a bucket in there. And in the filters you want to have buckets. Okay, so now for the kind of, not tricky, but like, what you have to do is get this. See, now because I've done this, it won't connect to any of the other tubes because I've made it so high. Get rid of this. Put in a condenser. Then in the condenser I'll have those. Okay, so we're gonna need a timer. I'll just borrow this one off here. For all of those, I just need a few red only. Yeah. So then, what I like to do, I'll put it here. I think that's like the perfect speed at the moment. See, now the jacketed wire sends a pulse through the redstone tubes. So now all you have to do with these is connect them up to each other, and you'll see. And it sends out something to the filters as well, because they're connected to the redstone tubes. That's why the redstone tubes are so useful, because they also emit redstone while being used. So yeah, let's just, you don't have to use jacketed wire, but I just think it's easier because it can connect up to pipes. See, over there I've just done it a little bit more, I don't know, I'm just experimenting with the designs of it and stuff. So now we have to connect that up. See, now that's connected up, we have to connect that up. Yeah, so just connect this up. There you go. Now it should be starting. Right, let's speed this up. There you go. If I just make this go a little bit faster. No, slower, sorry. So here you go, look. Milk buckets are getting sent through here, and I don't think at the moment anything's been created in here, because the things are just getting pulled out too fast. So I think what I'm going to have to do is like this. Okay, so if I just do it like this, then you should see a cleaner of milk buckets going in here. So yeah, it's a bit finicky because you're going to have a full condenser with it. But anyways, it works alright, because occasionally you'll get 3 buckets, maybe 4, and then you're just going to have to keep on topping it up. Like maybe if you just have something coming in from a quarry, maybe just have it coming in so that, you know, you're always going to have stuff going. But anyway guys, yeah, this is another way to make EMC and Tekkit. In the next video I might do sorting machines, but I'm not sure. Okay, thanks for watching, bye.